I want to quickly tell you about my new application that I have drafted for anyone that can use against members of Garda Síochána in our district court. So your rights in the district court. Gardaí have no legal authority to engage with the public in court except in DPP prosecutions. Any Garda action outside that role is unlawful, outside the Garda Síochána Act 2005, and criminal. If a Garda approaches you, asks your name or your business, tells you to turn off your phone, or interferes in any way, it is not only unlawful, it provides intent to breach the peace under Public Order Act 1994, Section 6. So what's happening here is the Gardaí are being tasked with managing the district court, and they're being allowed to do that by the court services. So the court services have a statutory duty to manage all district, circuit, high, court of appeal and supreme courts, all courts. That's their statutory duty. That's what they get paid to do. There's nearly 2,000 court services employees. But in about 100 district courts all over the country, you'll go into any of them and you'll see a half a dozen guards in there effectively managing the court. So 5 days a week, we have anywhere from 500 to 600 members of Garda Síochána in the district court managing and facilitating access to justice. They're not being paid to do that. That's not within their duties. Section 7 of the Garda Act states their duties, and it's not to manage the courts. Obviously, if there's a breach of the peace, a guard can keep the peace and enforce the law in a court. A court is a public spot, but the court services are incapable of managing the district courts. So that's why they have to get guards in to force the law on the people. And it's illegal, it's unconstitutional, and it's a breach of the Garda Síochána Act as well as the Court Services Act, and it's a criminal offence. So if a guard comes up to you in the district court and asks you anything, you can politely tell them to mind their own business and move on, and not to be interfering with you. If they refuse to do that or get cheeky in any way, because a lot of them do get cheeky, they have a huge ego problem. If they do get cheeky, you can immediately commission an arrest of them. If that's too much, you can fill out this form. You can put your name, get the Garda's name and number, and hand this form into the judge. This is a form you're giving information to the judge that the guard committed an offence against you. You're summoning then the guard to the court to prosecute the guard criminally for that offence. So a district court judge can issue a summons. And obviously, if it happened in the court, you'll have witnesses, you'll have the digital audio recording and possibly CCTV. Don't be afraid to exercise your rights, especially against corrupt Garda members, corrupt court service staff. And the system belongs to us. The system is people friendly, public friendly. It's the people that are working within the system, like the corrupt members of Garda Síochána, corrupt court service staff. In some instances, you'll find judges are corrupt as well. But remember, when we stand in court, we put our word on the record. So no matter what way they act, the people have ultimate authority in the court. And this is just one application that can be used to hold a Garda member accountable for acting outside their statutory duty. It attracts a 3-month custodial sentence and also a €500 fine. So it's an offence that can be prosecuted in the district court. This is going to be a great experience for anyone that wants to further their litigation as a lay litigant through the circuit court, through the high court, through the superior courts. If going to the superior courts is too much too soon, because I know people might have to travel from Dublin, get involved in your district court, because The sooner we start exercising our rights in this country, the sooner we can start levelling the playing field. Because at the minute, the Chief State Solicitor's Office, along with the Attorney General, the DPP, the Garda Síochána, everyone that's in the Oireachtas, we don't have an opposition in Dáil Éireann. So anyone that thinks that we have an opposition in Dáil Éireann, you can be wrong. Because the government is accountable to Dáil Éireann, and Dáil Éireann has done nothing to stand up against the government, only exchange meaningless words in the Dáil. They don't even enforce politics in the Dáil, you know. They're back scratching each other all the time, and it's time for the citizens to stand up and take responsibility for our own country.